Hello Pisces, welcome back. This is your weekly for May 19th through the 25th. I do apologize for the delay. Please forgive me. I couldn't find quiet time to get through the reading, so I have time now, so let's get into it. Mercury is in Taurus. Mercury is officially in Gemini. Venus is still in Taurus. Mars is in Cancer, Jupiter is retrograde in Sagittarius, Uranus is in Taurus, Neptune is in Pisces, Saturn's retrograde in Capricorn, Pluto's retrograde in Capricorn, Chiron is in Aries. Mercury is officially in Taurus as of today, the 21st, when I'm filming this. So I know that this reading, I'm kind of shorting you a couple days because, we're already deep into this reading. Deep into this week. Well, not really deep, but we've already been a couple days into the week, so I apologize for that. But in my defense, you did get 2 videos last week, right? You did. You sure did. Okay, so anyway, this is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Again, welcome back, and thank you for watching, like, and subscribe, and all that great stuff. We're going to do the relationship spread again. We're going to look at you and your person while I was pre-shuffling. Something came to me. I think there's going to be some type of wish fulfillment delayed. I saw the 9 of Cups in reverse a couple times shuffling. Then I think someone is also planning to speak their truth, or they've been doing some healing. It came out this way, but I really feel like they want to speak their truth. They're planning to come speak their truth because there's been some healing taking place. So let's get 4 shuffles for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs. Keep in mind that one side is your side, the other side is your person. They can flip-flop. The energies are fluid, as well as time. So it can be past, present, or future energy. And masculine and feminine energy is within us all. So don't pay too much attention, or don't get too caught up on the genders. I lost count. One more shuffle. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Hope y'all are doing okay. Page of Pentacles, lack of progress, lack of vision, lack of growth, or slow progress. With the Page of Pentacles, this is Earth energy. Excuse me, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This is someone who's, I think, a little bit stubborn, not willing to put in effort, energy, time. Move out of the way. Sorry. Someone who's lacking progress, being a little bit illogical, irrational with their efforts, or with the way they plant their seeds, or the way they could also be someone being selfish, but I think being like a little bit unrealistic with your efforts, and like with the effort you put into something versus what you get out of it, thinking like you can get away with the bare minimum type of energy. That's what I'm getting from that. Perfect example. You know how when you tell your child to clean your room and they just throw everything under the bed or in the closet? Like that. Like, no, you didn't clean your room. You just moved the junk. You didn't deal with the shit. Like, they're trying to find shortcuts. That's what I get from that. All right. The relationship situation involves success. Either trying to achieve success, I think trying to accomplish success, thinking about success, thinking about accomplishment, thinking about the end goal when you cross the finish line, what that feels like, what that experience will be like. I'm sorry, I have to readjust something because this is driving me crazy. Okay. All right. Yeah, like accomplishment, your end result, success, like celebrating, possibly thinking about getting married or having babies, or just thinking about your ultimate happiness. Not ultimate happiness, because this would, in the suit of the wands, this would probably be, the ultimate happiness. This is victory, though. Leo energy, success and rewards, like, so just a time for celebration, important announcement, life events, things like that. You could be thinking about your family, getting married, having babies. It's starting new work projects, new jobs, things of that nature, traveling, moving. All right. Your mental space involves, you could be running a business. You could be thinking about ways you can run your business. This is Taurus energy. You could think about settling down, because the kings are stable, divine. Well, I don't know why I'm saying divine, but masculine energy, like head of the household energy, father figure. This is someone who's financially stable. This represents prosperity and protection, responsibility. Someone who's wealthy, loyal, romantic, secure within themselves, secure within their home, within their job, just secure in all areas of life. That definitely is ultimate security. That's what's on the mental space. In the heart space, this person is emotionally withdrawn from something. This is either you or the person you're dealing with. They can always flip-flop. So traditionally, or it would be you. The way I read it is you, your person, however, it can flip-flop. So if this is you, you're emotionally withdrawn from something. This is Saturn and Pisces energy. Saturn is retrograde right now, so you may be dealing with some karmic issues, emotionally withdrawing from things that no longer serve you, old patterns, old ways of living, feelings, leaving some feelings behind. Things like depression, anxiety, fear, feelings like that don't serve you, that keep you stuck, This is abandoning relationships or enterprise. You could be walking away from a job or a situation or a relationship, a person. But whatever it is, it lacks substance. Could be a lack of growth, lack of progress. But there was a lack of substance. It was holding you back. It maybe left someone feeling rejected. But you walked away from something. You're emotionally withdrawn from something. That's where your heart space is. Your behavior involves, I think you're in some type of isolation, but could be slightly forced. You could be restless. You could be feeling left out. You could be feeling like it's isolation, but it's like unwanted isolation. Like in the upright, it's like withdrawing mentally, like willingly withdrawing, like retreating, taking some time for yourself. In the reverse, it's like okay, this is what it is. For a lot of you, you wouldn't take the time out. You had an opportunity to willingly take the time when you wanted to, when it was convenient for you. But now the universe is forcing you, forcing you to take this time, this quiet time. This is Libra energy. Take this time to balance out, meditate, get some quiet time. You could be burnout. You could be putting a lot of your energy where it's not being reciprocated. And that could be what this Eight of Cups is about, like withdrawing from that, and now you just need time to recharge, and you maybe didn't take the time out to recharge, so it's being forced on you, so to speak. But it's also, you're in a place where you're trying to accept things and come to peace with things, with the way things are, with your responsibilities, with the way relationships and things have played out. In this situation, whatever this is that you've walked away from, or you've emotionally withdrawn from, I feel like this has been a process. Leaving these behind has been a process for you, and I think now you're being forced to take the time to process that and deal with it, and just like mentally deal with it, take some time for yourself, and just come to terms with everything that has happened. And I think you're just trying to really maintain your security, especially on the outward appearance. Your person could be having some conflicting thoughts. This is their mental space. They could be having, definitely some conflicting thoughts. It could be trying to master themselves, but they could also feel like they can't be heard, or that they're not being heard. This person, they think they're either having conflicting thoughts, or they think you're having conflicting thoughts. whoever you're dealing with, they think that, yeah, we'll clarify. We'll clarify. So we have the star in reverse for their heart space. What's going on? It's the Aquarius energy. The star in the reverse, though, they could be feeling a little bit pessimistic or hopeless. They could be doubting this connection or having doubts within the connection, because of where it is. If this is the person that you walked away from, then this makes perfect sense why they have doubts. They could be feeling discouraged, loss of hope, loss of guidance, like not feeling alone, like they don't, feeling lost. That's what I mean, loss of guidance. That's what I mean. They're feeling lost and hopeless, and I think someone who's kind of been in a fantasy world, and they're just they've kind of had their head in the clouds, and this is with the star card in the reverse, they're beginning to get a little bit practical about it. They could have been like a hopeless romantic, and now this situation, they've probably been having some internal conflicts or some conflicting thoughts about their feelings, maybe about the situation, about the connection. It's causing them to think a little bit more practical about it. Their behavior, they could be spying. They could definitely be spying on you. They could be checking your social media profiles, driving by your house, things of that nature. There could be some communication, short communication, or new communication. This could also mean that there's a need to pay attention to detail. Maybe they are paying a lot of attention to detail, and by that I think they're really paying attention to your detail, like the things that you're doing, they're trying to keep up with you. I think this person is having a hard time walking away from this situation, this connection. Let's clarify the whole spread for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. One more shuffle. All right, so with the Six of Wands, we have the Temperance card. The relationship situation involves trying to acquire some type of moderation, some type of balance, or maintain balance within the situation with the Temperance card. This is Sagittarius energy with Temperance. I'm sorry, I'm all oily. I'm getting my cards all oily. Yeah, there are some volatile factors within this relationship, or just period within yourself or within this relationship, that are trying to be balanced. And I think you're just focused on success. You're focused on happiness, the things that bring you happiness, the things that feel good for you. And I do get a little bit of unpleasant energy from this Temperance card, like things have been really hard to get balanced. Like there's been some type of resistance with, you couldn't, like I said, this Eight of Cups was a process. It's been hard to withdraw from this connection or this situation. You've been trying to balance things out, but it's been difficult, and that's what I'm feeling from that. Like it's been like really difficult. It's been a struggle. But this is a need to temper your feelings, emotions, your thoughts, your actions. It's about harmony, resolution, partnership, cooperation. I think it's been difficult to get to a place where you two can cooperate and agree to disagree, or agree to part ways, because there hasn't been any progress. Okay, so with the Hierophant here, yeah, you're definitely thinking about settling down. I think you're thinking about marriage, the things that you want, your ultimate security, especially within a connection. You're thinking about your spirituality, possibly tradition, how things have been done traditionally, or traditionally what A king or queen represents whether you're male or female, like what your counterpart represents, what you should represent in your ultimate like in your ultimate dwelling, I suppose. I guess that's a good term. Anyway, we have the Hermit card. We have the Hermit card and the Eight of Cups. So yeah, definitely some introspection, some inner analysis, some meditation, some me time, some quiet time, some healing, reassessing happening. I don't know why I'm mentioning reassessing. That's not traditionally associated with the Hermit card, but I think you are reassessing your feelings, your situation, the situation, everything that's went down. I think you're just like I said with the Four of Swords in reverse, just processing everything, looking at everything. I said in another reading, like looking through each one of these cups and looking at, okay, what's in here? How do I feel about this? Where did this come from? Okay, processing that, dealing with it, and taking some time for yourself. I think that's why it's been such a process to move on from this. But this is also seeking knowledge, seeking higher knowledge, solidarity, withdrawing from society. I think the universe was probably telling you that you needed to go into hermit mode, or maybe you did for a little bit, but you didn't as much as you needed to. You maybe withdrew from that hermit mode before you needed to, and that's what the Four of Swords is right now. Or maybe it's something about this just feels forced. Or maybe maybe you do want to go into hermit mode and external things are causing you to not be able to. And so you just kind of have to cut everything off and just was like, no, like, give me some quiet time or something. The Knight of Swords in reverse with the Four of Swords. Recklessness, collapse. It could be drug or alcohol abuse. Some of you could be drinking excessively or whatever your drug of choice is. No judgment. You could be indulging a little bit, or just being a little bit chaotic, playing mind games, not taking this time seriously. Some of you not taking this time to really process everything completely. I think some of you I think are a little bit resistant to it, and I think some of you are not resistant to it, and it's just the people around you that are resistant to it and don't want to give you quiet time, and it's maybe pissing you off a little bit, causing you to be a little bit reckless and act out in other ways with the Knight of Swords in reverse. Some of you, I think, are just resisting this on your own, and this is the way you're trying to either cope or you're trying to cover it up. Like I said, like throw all the clothes in the closet and all the toys under the bed. Instead of actually cleaning your room, you're trying to pretend like you are. Instead of actually going into hermit mode and dealing and processing with this shit, you're just drinking and pretending to deal with it, pretending to meditate, pretending to, for some of you, not all of you. Okay, your person, Five of Cups with the Five of Wands. I'm trying to wipe my hair. My hair's wet and I scratched my head. Okay, I want to get my cards wet. Okay, so with the Five of Cups, this person could be thinking about, this person could feel like this is a losing battle. Yeah, I feel like this person is experiencing a lot of loss. We have two fives here. They feel like they're just losing. The Five of Cups here, I think they're harping on what has been lost. This is Scorpio energy. I think Mars in both of these cards. This is like Mars is a planet of war and chaos and power, sex, love. Not love, but yes, love too. Mars is in Cancer right now, so a lot of emotions going on regarding everything that Mars rules. This person could be feeling discouraged. They could be feeling really sad. And I don't think they really understand what happened. And they don't understand what the conflict is about. They're having a hard time understanding. It's like maybe they do, but they know, but they don't understand. That's what it is. They know, but they don't understand. It's like you've told them, you've tried to make it as clear as possible, but they still don't get it. They still don't understand. It is a soulmate connection. Or maybe this person just needs to, this is Gemini energy. Maybe this person just needs to, today is the first day of Gemini season as well. Maybe this person needs to reassess the relationship they have with themselves with the Lover's card here. I think it is either still a soulmate connection, whether it's a karmic relationship or whatever. It was a situation that I think needed to take place between you two. You needed to meet each other and go through this and experience this. But this deals with the heart chakra, healing, love. I think this person needs to reassess the way that they, because the star card is in the reverse. They're being pessimistic. They're not seeing the signs. They're not seeing any synchronicities. They're not in touch with their higher self. They're not being creative or expressing themselves. It's like they're in denial. And I think they need to be honest with themselves and make some clear, like make responsible decisions about love, based on love rather than lust, beginning with themselves and internally, and then they can come to grips with this situation and begin to heal. But emotionally, I think this person possibly, I get a little sense of the Lovers in reverse with this too, like possibly have made some bad decisions with love or regarding love, bad choice in partners, a bad judgment, or just tried to do things in a way that was just like tried to take the easy way out, tried to take shortcuts, like kind of like you. That's why there's a lack of progress. Tried to take shortcuts, tried to, I don't know. But this person needs to reassess the relationship they have with themselves to begin to heal and move on from this connection. And then with the Page of Swords, we have the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands again, this person is watching you and they're just mad. Inside, I feel like they're just boiling. Like they see you moving on and you're healing, and it's just adding to this pessimism. This Star in reverse, like they are not feeling it. They want this connection to be like the Lovers, but I think this is representing the relationship they need to have with themselves. It's about balance. It's about relationships, love, and passion, but it's also about the love you have for yourself and decisions about love. And I think this person is choosing to be pessimistic and to look at the bad and to not see the bigger picture. And like I said, they know, but they don't understand. I think they're choosing to not get past their own pessimism or their emotions about the situation. They have to learn how to deal with their own emotions, with their own feelings, before they can deal with this situation. They got 3 5s on this side. This is a lot. They're going through a big change, like Tower moment energy over here with them. They might be a Scorpio. Because the Tower, I don't know, 5s, seeing 5s, it makes me think of the Tower. That's Mars, that's Scorpio. Anyway, the Scorpio full moon could be affecting them too. It can be as simple as that. We just had that full moon in Scorpio on the 18th, so you know, it could be many things. But the Five of Wands, I feel like they're definitely having some internal conflicts, some childish thoughts, definitely spying, and I feel like whatever they're seeing is pissing them off. Ooh-wee. Let's see, do I need to dig any deeper into anything on this? I think I'm going to start doing extended readings, so I think this is all pretty clear. Let me see. I think I want to clarify with this deck. Clarify the Four of Swords and the Knight of Swords in reverse. One more shuffle. Yeah, you could be spending spending too much money, or just making poor spending decisions, or not, like having a lack of focus, or just feeling imbalanced. A lot of you are just resisting this quiet time that you need to take, and there's a lack of balance, overindulgence, probably spending too much, like not putting your attention where it needs to be, for sure. clarify the Page of Swords and the Five of Wands. One more. They got all the fives. The Five of Swords, the Five of Wands twice, the Five of Cups. The only thing they don't have is the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, they got hella fives. Yeah, this is like, this person needs to just, what they need to do is withdraw while they still can, while they still have, they may not even have their dignity intact, depending on how bad they've allowed this energy to, because I do get like all these files, I feel like this has been festering. So depending on how much or how much they allow it to affect them or to get to them, and how much they act on it, this person needs to back away. Cross watcher, you need to back away now. This is a fight you can't win. It's just not. It's not a balance. It's not a fight you can win this way. There needs to be balance. There needs to be moderation. There needs to be harmony, cooperation. And if you are in this negative, icky energy, there can't be any cooperation or balance. It can't be, because it's like I feel like I can't be heard. This Five of Wands, it's like you are not hearing me. Like I feel like a screaming and hollering, like screaming at the top of your lungs, like, and you still can't be heard. But this is a lot of internal conflict. This person is very passionate, but there's a lot of internal conflict that they need to reassess. They need to go within so they can do some healing work. What else do we have that I want to clarify? Let's clarify the Star and the Lover's card for your person. Two more shuffles. Temperance. Didn't I just say that? This person needs to balance. This person needs to balance the volatile factors within themselves. All this anger, all this pessimism, all this doubt, all this, I feel like they may have control issues. They need to manage. I mean, they need to get a grip of that. Like, really balance that out. Temperance. Jupiter, I feel like Jupiter is going to make them face that. I feel like it's an extreme behavior. It's probably been reoccurring in their life. It keeps happening. So this is going to be dealt with. Jupiter's going to make them deal with this. It's going to put it in their face until they deal with it, at least. But again, it's about moderation, blending, harmonies, resolution. I think they need to go within. There needs to be some resolution within that needs to take place. Between maybe their heart and mind, their self and their inner child. There needs to be some, it's about personal power. This person needs to do some healing work for sure. For shits and giggles, let's do the Five of Cups and the Five of Wands up here. I'm so oily. I'm never doing this again. Goodness. Like everything's sliding around. Two shuffles. One. Two. Alright, clarify the Five of Wands and the Five of Cups, please. Yeah. This person is definitely trying to take shortcuts, trying to get away with doing nothing. This person is manipulative. They're playing the victim too. Oh my God, yes, playing the victim. Yeah. I think this person definitely is playing the victim. But I think they're choosing to stay in this energy, and that's why you're walking away. There is a connection here. There probably was some love here. The Cups one time, like, oh, this person over here, like, there probably was a lot of love between you two at some point, but Pisces are really sensitive, so I feel like you probably want to try to make it work, or you probably wanted to make it work or something, but I think that's why it's been such a hard time walking away from it. Let's clarify the Hermit and the Eight of Cups. Oh, goodness. One more shuffle. Yeah, you want a new beginning. You really desire a new passionate beginning, a new start. I don't think you desire that with this person at all. I think you just want a new passionate beginning. You want to start something new, a new passionate beginning. You want it to be successful and balanced, because this situation and this person is not balanced. And as long as this person is not balanced, the situation cannot be balanced. Let's get advice, 3 cards of advice from the Starman Tarot deck. Okay. I was going to pull the cards differently. That's why I kind of paused like this. So we have the 3 of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the 10 of Swords. The Ace of Wands, again, you definitely want a new beginning, a new passionate beginning. 3 of Wands. That came up in the pre-shuffle, too, in the Rider-Waite deck. I think you're definitely planning something. All right. Grasp the opportunity, putting your plan into motion, giving the idea space to breathe and find its own path. Yeah, so whatever it is that you're thinking about doing, you've been planning something. I think you have been planning something, or you have had something on your mind that you want to do. It's time to put your plan into motion, and just give it room to germinate and just grow and just, you know. Allow the universe to, like, plant your seed and allow the universe to water it and nurture it. And then we have the Ace of Wands. Flash of creative insight, the drive to create something new, quick energy burst, the passionate start of a new project. Yeah. I think you are going to put your plan into action. I think you're going to do it. You're going to be very excited to put your plan into action and be very enthusiastic about it with the fire energy, with the wands. That's Aries, Leo, Sag energy. You're going to be, yeah, very excited about this new opportunity, this new beginning. Very enthusiastic. I feel like you'll be moving quickly towards it. Then we have the 10 of Swords. The 10 of Swords represents the ending of something, the ending of a relationship, more than likely. This relationship is probably going to be over and done with for once and for all, like for good. So I feel like there's been some back and forth here. I feel like there's definitely been some back and forth here, and that's why it was so hard, so difficult to part ways with the 8 of Cups. End of a way of thinking, breaking free from the person you once were, release things that no longer serve you, choosing responsibility, reclaiming power. You definitely are walking away from things that no longer serve you with the 8 of Cups, and walking towards something new. And I think the Hermit mode is just about reassessing who you are, what you want, because you've changed so much in this situation. It's just about reassessing what it is that you want and whether or not the path that you're taking is gonna get you there. And I think that's what this 3 of Wands is about, like waiting to make your move. And once you figure out what you're sure about what you want, once you're sure, Lord, once you're sure about what you want, you can figure out which move to make, and then you can execute your plan and go towards this. And this is the ending of a cycle, the ending of your old self, who you used to be, your old patterns, your old ways of thinking. That's dying off, and you're beginning a new chapter, a new start, a new beginning, a new something. Let's get the likely outcome. 3 cards for the likely outcome for Pisces. I don't think this is you, Pisces. I think this is your person. I think this person is just not going to take this well, and I think this is just like a heads up for you. This person's not going to take it well. You're going to move on and move towards your new beginning, and allow this situation to end and just execute your plan, make your move towards your new beginning regardless. I think you're doing that. This person is not going to take it well. This person is emotional. Again, manipulative energy. You could be dealing with the Cancer, Gemini, or another Pisces or Scorpio. This person is being unreasonable. This person is possibly putting a lot of pressure on you, very demanding. I get like calling back to back, like extremely overly emotional, manipulative. They got a lot of emotional pain that they need to deal with. This is probably a very spiritual thing for them too. This is something that they're going through that they're not dealing with. They're not addressing it. They could be projecting it on you or using you to distract them from dealing with it or something. I don't know. They don't want this connection to end. They don't want this relationship to be over, but they're not going to take it well. They're going to be extremely wicked and emotional and manipulative with you. So be mindful of that. Pisces, if this is you, then hey, if this side is you, catch yourself. Watch yourself. Again, the Five of Cups in reversed here. There is an opportunity for a new start here, but this person, I think, is just having a lot of depression. This represents rebuild. It can represent rebuilding old relationships, and I think that's what they want. They want to rebuild this relationship, and they're really sad and depressed about the fact that you're moving on because this relationship is ending. It's over, and they want to rebuild the relationship. It's a time where something has ended, and they can begin to recover. However, they don't want to recover alone. They want to recover within a connection, and they're not going to make wise decisions or investments with their time, energy, money. This represents being lazy, careless with money, stagnant. I feel like I get a very depressive vibe from this. Like this person is just kind of like let themselves go. So cross watcher, if this is you, be mindful of that. This is poor decisions with money, poor investments with money. Leo and Virgo energy, could also be Capricorn or Taurus. This person, if this is you, you need to trust yourself. You need to trust that you can deal with this situation and just seek within, address these feelings. Don't bury them or suppress them or try to pretend like they're not there. You need to deal with them and address them and understand where they come from, and process them. Feel it out, cry it out, punch a wall. Like, well, don't punch a wall, especially if you live like in an apartment or something. Like, do something that helps you release. Like, go swimming, go, I don't know, do something that makes you feel therapeutic. You got to get out of that. So let's get 3 more cards for Pisces. The likely outcome for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. So I think that was for your person. 3 more for Pisces. Oh, jeez. Why do I have to keep pulling? Actually, I'm putting these back. I need to shuffle these up there because I didn't. Oh, goodness. Goodness. So there's going to be some delay towards your new start. You could be reconciling with someone else from your past. Could be someone else who's a Scorpio or has Scorpio in their chart. This is Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. A new beginning, a new start, contentment, prosperity, progress, determination. I don't know why I'm getting determination, but It's something that represents success. It's a new beginning here. It could involve money or security, a new home, something like that. There's going to be some type of delay towards that. Could be because you're still dealing with this person. There's some type of delay here, because otherwise the Eight of Wands is representing fast-moving situations or a new Sagittarius energy. But there's a delay here. There could be some disputes or miscommunications or travel issues or something like that. Yeah, I think you have been reassessing your choices with, after this situation. I think in hermit mode, you've done some reassessment and you're reassessing your route towards this new start. That could be why there's some delay here as well, but there will be a new beginning, possibly a reconciliation with someone from your past with this Six of Cups. This represents happy memories, reconciliation and peace, but also nostalgia. Could be someone from a past life as well. Let's get romance angels. What are the messages for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs based on this spread. Any messages for Pisces? Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. It could be a new love with this person from your past. Oh, shit. Oops, sorry. Or cross watcher. That could be you too. You could be getting a new love. Oh, this is definitely somebody you're probably going to end up getting married to. With engagement and wedding here, this situation involves marriage. Engagement just means your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. You could be ascending within yourself, and then your connection will ascend as well with someone else. But I think this is definitely someone, whoever you're moving on to, I think this is definitely someone who could be someone you'll end up getting married to. Any more messages? Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So, what did this say? Something about being fearless, making your move. Definitely. Yeah, definitely make the effort. If this situation is not one that makes you happy, Pisces, you have to walk away from it and walk away from this person, no matter how difficult it may be. But you do have a heads up on how this person is going to react and take this situation. So keep that in mind. I hope this reading resonated with you guys. And if it did, please let me know in the comments. And if you want to connect with me on my social media, book a personal reading, or donate, the information is linked below. And yeah, I think next month I may start introducing extended readings. So I'll keep y'all updated on that. But this person got all the fives, everything but the Five of Pentacles that came out. I think this person has a lot of fear that they need to deal with. So that's your reading, Pisces. Let me know if it resonated. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And until next time, peace, love, and light. Bye.